cool. Oh yeah, look at that water.
Good it.
Oh, we're back in the channel, John. So on first thing in the morning, yeah. Why don't you grab this other thing, Leervis? Come on.
Good.
Just press record and then hold it up at a slight angle. Sick! First thing in the morning. What's John's Garrick? Strong fish, what a banger! Sick! First thing in the morning. What's John's Garrick? Oh, strong fish, what a banger! Did you see it? I didn't even see it yet. Oh, he's still quite fresh, Leslie. It'll be another couple of minutes. I didn't see what size it was. We'll have to pull it up now and check. Pretty sure it'll be a netter. Whoa! Yeah, not quite ready. Might not be the net. I mean, listen, jeez. Yeah, not quite ready.
Still fresh.
Oh, my arm is cussed. Oh man, my arm is tired. It's not a small fish. I'll just put him in the hole.
Jeez, I was giving you a guess. Yesterday's giant job. I'm going to take that rod.
Oh, it's a nice fish.
Net.
Jeez, I don't know if we're going to get in the net, eh? Hey? No, we won't get in the net. Have to grab his tail with a lip grip. Oh man, not so small.
Oh ja, lekker. Net.
Oh, it's a banger. Might be able to grab his tail if you want. Oh, there's a lip grip, there's a lip grip. Ah, stuffed. Woo! guys. There he goes.
Lekker.
Stick out, it's a snotty. Shit. Same setup. 10-pound line with a 30-pound leader. Bucktail's only a half-pound small little bucktail. Yeah, so stoked. I got off to a flippin' early start. Check here, the sun's just coming up. Had a couple of bumps on the bucktail and then just, not a dinosaur like yesterday, but flippin' nice fish. Beautiful start to the day. So stoked. Jigging away. Just started. They got 11 like this yesterday, just that we saw. Probably a lot more in between. Probably 20 guys up and down the river. It's quite sad that this is now 2022, and after all the exposure and media that this illegal jigging has picked up, absolutely nothing's been done. There's just zero control. They're openly jigging everywhere up and down the riverbanks, up to 15 guys at a time that we saw, and that's only part of the problem. The amount of fish that we saw some of them keeping, it's completely unregulated. There is no sign of law enforcement or anybody checking up on them. And the aggression that they show towards other people using the river it's just insane. They're openly jigging an angler's fish off his line. And so as soon as they see the guys on the boat hooking up, they come running, cast and try and hook his fish, and with the heavier tackle just pull it into the bank and take it. And there's a lot of these guys and they're aggressive, so there's nothing you can do about it. It's really sad. It would be nice if something could be done about it. You can see those guys jigging there. There's 3 of them there. We turn down the bank. There's another 3 there. So for you guys that haven't seen this jigging or don't quite understand what's happening, the locals at Port St. John's, as far as I know, it's the only place that's really doing it. They're tying up a rig like this. So I'm not sure if you can see that rig over there. Single hooks. I've only got 2 on this one I've made up just to show you what it's like. They'll have 4 of them from what I've seen. Most of them have got 4 and a slightly heavier sinker than that. Some of the guys might be using it with trebles like that. So they're casting that sinker out mainly on the low tide where the channel becomes narrow, and they know where the channels are very narrow and deep, and the Garrick seem to be congregating in those areas, and they will cast the sinker out right across the channel, let it sink down to the bottom, and then start jerking, reeling, and the Garrick seem to be lying quite tightly packed on the low tide in these channels, and yeah, they're getting a lot of fish that are not feeding. And it sounds awfully close to fishing, but the bottom line is it's illegal. You need to have a lure when you're trying to attract a fish to eat your lure by law. When you are just foul hooking the fish, that's against the law. And that's the bottom line. You know, these guys work pretty hard for those fish, so in some ways you sort of don't begrudge them too much, but I think the bigger concern virtually than the jigging itself is the amount of fish. There's absolutely no control. Some of these guys will hit a big shoal of fish and they'll go into these things fish after fish, and they will just keep catching because it's money for them and it's their living, but absolutely no control over it. And these fish are coming out every day in large numbers, spawning Garrick that are lying there not feeding, just getting absolutely murdered. So yeah, it's really sad, and hopefully with a bit of exposure, because it's been in a spotlight for ages now, and it's getting worse, not better. So
I don't know how fast I've got him. Ooh, he's not big, but he's big enough.
I think I'll be able to net him, eh?
Yeah, we could net him. I don't want to tighten my drag too much more. It's quite tight already. Oh, Jesus. Stuck. Stressful, but Kif. I know what those are. This one's not.
Just before you. Seconds before you. Oh, yeah, we're netting. Not big. No, it's not. I think we'll be able to net him, eh?
No, we could net him.
Put the boat between us. Okay, so get these all out the way like this. That's big.
I don't even. Too much. In the mouth there.
Yeah. Got a feed, just like that,
It is. Yes. I like this size. This is my size. In the mouth there. Kif. I don't want to force him, eh?
There you can see Lee's also using a bucktail jig. It's bleeding quite a bit, but he'll be fine. White bucktail.
Sick! What was that, good?
Stoked.
Off.
Yeah, very happy to got one.
Sick! It was like 5 minutes after my one, so we are frothing now. Seems like they've started feeding. Day and a half later. So Les as well, he's using a bucktail. Have a look there. He's got that little bucktail on. What reel you got there, Les?
It's Shimano Stratic.
Shimano Stratic.
3,000 now.
3,000. Sick. Let's get some more. That's the end of episode 2. If you haven't already seen episode 1, go and watch it. Absolute banger of an episode. Caught a huge fish there. We caught a whole lot more Garrick, really good size, so you can also watch them in episode 3, which will be coming up shortly. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and push the like button. Thank you.